So I have just recently hit 6,000 subscribers and I thought it would be a great idea to do a video thanking you guys and also outlining my plans for the future of the channel. I never thought it would be possible to gain a following on this platform, so starting off I just want to say that you guys have really helped with keeping me motivated creatively and practically. So I have to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and I can't wait to share with you my plans in this video. But before I get into it, if you are new to the channel and you want to see much more videos on many films and TV shows like Tenet and Dune, then remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Also, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like rating. Without further ado, let's get into my plans for the future of this channel. Starting off with Dune, which over the last few months has been my most popular film amongst viewers on the channel, and I definitely will be ramping up the content as we move closer to its release date. Starting next week, I will be aiming to upload my first breakdown on the novel, which I have been reading and really enjoying thus far. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on book 1, which is the first 214 pages. I will be doing this for all 3 entitled books in the novel, including Muad'Dib and The Prophet. Following this will be my overall review along with a few other videos talking about how certain aspects of the novel could translate into the film. Alongside doing videos on the book and predicting its adaptation, I will be keeping you guys up to date with all the latest news surrounding Denis Villeneuve's Dune 2020, including topical videos and ideas that I aim to produce. This will also involve revisiting some of the other iterations of Dune and videos on this year's mini-series entitled Dune: The Sisterhood. The other thing to mention is that because I really enjoy Denis Villeneuve's work, I will be doing a marathon of his films later in the year, just like I'm doing with Christopher Nolan in the build-up to Tenet. Depending on the reaction to these series, I will most assuredly consider doing other directors that myself and you guys are interested in seeing. But to end my segment on Dune, let me know down below what you would like to see me approach in regards to the film and also the novel in a way that connects it to this year's adaptation. Moving on to my plans for Tenet, as you know, I'm doing a Christopher Nolan marathon leading up to the release of the film. During this period, I will cover all of his films while doing multiple videos on them, dissecting interesting topics. A few examples include how The Dark Knight was influenced by Michael Mann's Heat, the introduction to Nolan's auteur style in Following, and of course many videos on Inception during its 10th year anniversary. I will be doing videos like this for all of his work, and I'm open to different ideas that you think would be intriguing to tackle. With Tenet, I'm also covering the latest news and information, along with doing content after the release in breaking down elements of the film. There will be some theory videos too, but as you know with Nolan, he always likes to keep the plotline of his latest release under some secrecy, so that when we all watch the film, we experience it in a way that it has such a great effect through not knowing too much about the plot. I agree with this perspective, and it's something that I will keep to a minimum while discussing the plot for Tenet. But from time to time, I will break down interesting aspects that don't necessarily ruin the film for audience goers. On top of all of these videos, I'm also going to be live tomorrow, Monday the 1st of June, on Top Shelf Fandom's Patreon, where I will be talking about how Christopher Nolan does story. There will be a link in the description if you guys are interested in watching that stream tomorrow. The stream will be uploaded soon after on Top Shelf Fandom's YouTube channel, and I will be putting up a post on my community page as well. But overall, during this summer, there will be plenty of videos on Christopher Nolan to get us even more excited about his latest project. To conclude this discussion on the future of my channel, I now want to discuss some of the other topics which could expand over the next few months. While Tenet and Dune will be the priority in terms of large-scale filmmaking, I also want to concentrate on other releases coming out later in the year, and also classic films which myself and you guys are interested in seeing. I will aim to keep the style of filmmaking somewhat relevant because, as you know, I'm a big fan of going deep into certain talking points rather than approaching the generic conversation. I like to discuss filmmakers and post-production through marketing in a way which can deepen the knowledge on filmmaking in general. I think it's great to focus on this because it helps film audiences understand a variety of perspectives, rather than just getting trapped in individual thoughts. I myself have done this before like many others, and it's great to broaden our opinions and provide something different. Like I'm doing with Nolan and Villeneuve, I aim to do this with other directors such as the Coen brothers, Ridley Scott, James Cameron, Alex Garland, and much more. This opens the gate to many options in terms of how directors construct individual projects and also build on their filmmaking styles. When it comes to films this year, obviously the industry has been hit with many delays, but it's now looking hopeful that we will get some releases later this year if things continue to improve. This includes films like No Time to Die, which, in regards to Nolan being a big James Bond fan, it can connect in multiple ways, especially with his own spy movie hitting theatres around July. I will also tackle smaller independent films which gain some interest, as they may be more fascinating to approach when considering filmmaking and thematic storytelling. But of course, nothing is set in stone, and I'm open to other ideas in this department as we move throughout the year. Finally, I just want to let you guys know that I have multiple social media pages which, if you haven't followed already, I would recommend checking them out. I post and discuss some of the topics I talk about, and it gives you an extra way of staying up to date with all of my latest uploads. I'm on Twitter, Facebook and Reddit at Cortex Videos, and there are links to all of these pages in the description of every video I publish. I'm aiming to add different social media pages to this list over the next year, so stay tuned for whenever I eventually create them. Just to end, I would like to say that when regarding shows like Westworld and Better Call Saul, I will still be covering these, but because both seasons have ended and it looks like we will be waiting a while for the next few seasons, the upload rate will of course be significantly less. I'm aiming to do topical videos on shows like this every couple of months, as I'm still very much enjoying thinking about these shows and the ideas they present. But again, it's difficult with all the delays and waiting for future seasons. But overall, that's my general plans for the future of this channel. As I say, I'm aiming to expand over the next couple of months, and I hope you guys come along for the ride if you're interested in some of the movies and TV shows which I'm going to be covering. If you have any suggestions in regards to what I could cover here on the channel, then don't forget to leave them in the comments below. This can be for anything in regards to Tenet, Dune, directors, other movies and TV shows that you think would be interesting to hear me discuss. But again, I would like to end this video by thanking all of you for the constant support on the channel and my videos. It means so much, and it has me even more excited for the future with some of the great entertainment coming out. Again, if you are new around here and you would like to stay up to date with all of my upcoming content, then subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Also, if you enjoyed it, remember to give the video a like rating. I will be uploading my thoughts on Book 1 of Dune next week, so if you're a fan of the novel, stay tuned to hear my breakdown. I will also be starting my Christopher Nolan marathon in the next couple of weeks, breaking down all of his filmography. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again to everyone who has been supporting the channel. I've been Cortex, and as always, make some noise.